We'll be conversing from 10 p.m. with our panel here on Kivumbi 2022 as we just look at what are some of the backroom politics and what are they likely to give birth to ahead of the 2022 polls. So stay tuned for that conversation coming away at 10 p.m. Away from politics, Meru Senator Mithika Linturi has moved to court to block the police from arresting and charging him with the offences of attempted rape and indecent act with an adult. According to police documents, a woman reported that Linturi entered her rented room at the Mayan Resort Villas in Nanyuki and touched her inappropriately while her husband was outside. Linturi, however, says Interior Cabinet Secretary Fred Matiang'i had said they intended to charge him with attempted rape as an added charge to the forgery charge he is facing, terming it as trumped-up charges. KTN's Alano Chanda has more on that.
The Meru senator is not a new figure on the corridors of justice. This time, however, he is seeking the courts to shield him against imminent arrest facing him over accusations of attempted rape. According to police documents, a woman claims that on January 29th this year, while at Mayan Villa Resort in Nanyuki at around 3 a.m., someone knocked on her room door. Her husband had checked out temporarily, so she says she thought he was the one coming back. The stranger in the room, she says, suggestively and inappropriately touched her. All this long, however, she was sure it was her husband. The touching continued, but both fell asleep, she claims. According to the documents, she had a knock on the door 30 minutes later. On opening, the woman was shocked it was her husband, beckoning the question of who was in her bed. Her infuriated husband raised the alarm. Those who were in the vicinity identified the stranger as Mithika Linturi, the senator of Meru, who had also rented a room within the resort. The woman alleged that Linturi offered to settle the matter amicably out of court, offering them 200,000 shillings in cash, as well as 800,000 shillings check, but later reported them for extorting him. The couple decided to file their complaint of attempted rape and indecent act with an adult against him, which he may be charged with if the DPP approve the charge sheet. Linturi, through his lawyer Charles Mwongela, however, wants the court to bar the state from charging and arresting him for the attempted rape and indecent act with an adult. Linturi says Interior CS Fred Matiang'i, while answering summons from the Senate Committee on National Security, said they intended to charge him with attempted rape as an added charge to the forgery charge he is facing. An excerpt of the document statement reads in part, the first and second respondents must have tactfully withheld and concealed the same as an alternative trump card to defeat the conservatory interim orders that could be issued and were indeed issued to render nugatory prayers sought in the amended petition. End of quote. Alano Chanda, KTN News.
And just before we take a short